Damn. So I'm recording this fly who's been at my hand for the last 4-5 minutes. About 3 years, nearly 3 years ago, in October 2014, a fly sat on my right hand, today's left hand, and would not fly off, just like now. And that was Brenda giving me an afterlife sign regarding my father. I was concerned that all the doctors tell me that my father will die anytime, but we sent him to Hong Kong and he checked in immediately to the Caritas hospital. My brother Andrew is a medical doctor in the Ministry of Health, and on the day of him checking out, the fly landed on my right hand for 21 minutes. It's in my blog and videotape. So again, it's happening now. I found this fly in the sink. It didn't fly off. I thought it's gonna drown. I was about to wash the coffee mug, and then I took it out, and it seemed to be drying himself or herself. But flies are always symbolic of my father, who died at the age of 93 on Chinese New Year's Day, on the first day of Chinese New Year, 12:03 a.m. So here again, it's happening. It's not happened before. I mean, most flies do not stay on your hand. I mean, they seriously don't. It's not in nature of houseflies to do that. But it's happened a second time. So I'm gonna move my hand and see if it flies off. Let me tell you about afterlife signs. Afterlife signs come from your loved ones. In this case, my father, who passed away on 19 February 2015. And you know, they will send you things like this, like butterflies and flies. In this case, for some reason, it's a fly that comes to me. My mother was waiting for a sign from my father for 1 whole year, and she did not get a single sign. And after exactly 1 year, on Chinese New Year's Eve, she got a sign from my father. My father visited her in Hong Kong. I have the story in my blog. You can click that link, where he visited my mother after 1 whole year. So, you know, I'm sure my father sent some signs, but my mom didn't recognize any of those signs. So, and then a year later, there was a moth that came around Chinese New Year that stayed around for 6 months. Of course, it died after a few weeks, but the moth was resting on a neighbor's condo place, and it was intact. It did not deteriorate, and that was the sign from my father to my mother. The last time 3 years ago, I put the fly very close to my nose and it still won't fly. So this time I'm gonna put it really close to my nose.